Our next topic is mobile network security landscape. The mobile network started merely as a voice communication channel but has surpassed any other medium in history to become the center of our daily life, economy, and governance. Future of societies and major economies such as Europe rely heavily on the mobile infrastructure where a direct financial and economic impact of the information and communication technology industry results in approximately 5% of GDP or hundreds of billion euros. As a result of the telecommunication boom and its critical role in the overall public and economic health, this industry will soon become a prime target for anti state and criminal actors who want to leverage this platform to disrupt its growth and in return use it to launch attacks against a wider use base of mobile networks. Impacts of breaches in this new generation of the connected world can be huge and impactful, as happened recently in the case of the Yahoo massive data breach that impacted 1 billion users in a single attack, or the LinkedIn 2016 breach that impacted 117 million, resulting in a leak of sensitive personal and professional data. Mobile network security has gradually evolved in parallel to the evolution of the telecommunication industry. Mobile network security landscape. The mobile network security landscape, as shown in the figure on the screen, should be viewed in the light of how the various generations of mobile networks have evolved. There is a direct correlation between the evolution of the mobile network technology and the relative evolution of security threats in terms of the technology architecture, technical capabilities, services offered, and associated threat vectors. Mobile networks started witnessing serious threats and challenges immediately after the introduction of the first generation of mobile technology and has kept on growing as a complex and challenging threat landscape. 1G was primarily introduced to offer mobility for voice users. Consumers started witnessing the freedom to attend and make calls, while mobile criminals discovered an opportunity and method to commit mobile frauds and impersonate the legal subscriber to hack their phone to make free calls. Cell phone cloning became an industry by making and selling illegal cloned phones. Some hackers identified new ways to hijack and eavesdrop on the calls while being made and listen into the private conversation for various nefarious reasons. With 2G, the era of message spamming arose in the mobile world. Spamming was used as a pervasive attack to inject false information or send unwanted marketing jargon to the mobile users. Message inboxes were occupied with spam messages targeting a certain group or the wider community. Fraudsters used mobile spamming for their own vicious purposes. Rogue base station, also called IMSI catchers, were invented to intercept mobile traffic by offering fake network authentication. As the user devices became smart and resourceful, data applications and internet became the key services offered by mobile service providers in a new 3G networks. An average 3G data connection speed was somewhere between 500 and 700 kbps, which was sufficient to provide connectivity for internet-facing applications. Threat vector in 3G targeted the user phones, computer systems, and its operating system. Mobile OS vulnerabilities were exploited as mobile applications were injected with malicious code to gain unauthorized access to sensitive personal information such as contacts, user passwords, and location data. As the data speed increased, so did the type of infections in the shape of malwares and spywares. LTE was the first time the mobile network was switched to an all IP based end to end architecture. It helped mobile service providers with speed of innovation, offered new services and scale, and also increased the threat vector for 4G. Distributed denial of services and Advanced persistent threats were the new realities for the mobile network as impact to the service was critical with huge financial losses as a result of such attacks. Attackers became more organized and started following a systematic approach in their threat of execution. It has become harder to detect their stealth presence in the mobile network, to protect and mitigate with an average attack consisting of months' duration. 5G is coming forward with the promise of connecting billions of devices, phones over a highly reliable, widely dense, bandwidth capable, fast and fault tolerant network infrastructure, which will service multiple sectors and industries. Key use cases for 5G are critical infrastructure, IoT, smart cities, and the connected world. With these use cases, 5G will be an ideal target for attackers who may want to cause major economic and social disruption within a minimal time frame. 5G threats will be continued around financial and politically motivated gains executed by groups of professionals and criminals with extensive technological knowledge and resources. The threat landscape for 5G will be dynamic and based on sophisticated and complex threats such as Stuxnet and Flame malwares. Here I conclude this topic. Hope you understand all the concepts clearly. Meet you in the next topic.
If you have any queries, please get in touch with us by typing your comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe to our videos. So what are you waiting for? Join us for the course and do subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Also, if you like our videos, don't forget to hit the like button and share our videos.